Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Online, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay, let's start for the day, guys. So today we'll be starting off with new subject, corporate and other laws. So this is going to be the agenda for today. It will be more or less like introduction to the subject and introduction to what we're going to do in this subject over the next few months. Okay. So since it's a Sunday, I thought I'll take something light, not start something on accounts. Accounts, we're anyway done with 2 topics. So today's class, what are we going to do again? Okay. Everybody watching online live, recording and offline, this is going to be set up the tone for what we are going to do in law. The first 30 minutes maybe might go in introduction for what is going to happen in this subject. Okay. Then we will also be focusing on why we have this subject, why we have something called law. I will also be focusing on the syllabus that you have for your exam. When it comes to new syllabus, from the existing 8 papers has shifted to 6, correct? They have removed 2 papers. So what is removed is not an issue. But in the existing papers, what has transformed most is accounts and law. The 2 papers we are dealing with. Okay, most transformation in terms of structure and syllabus. For example, if you take a paper like auditing, for example, syllabus is almost the same. You're getting it, guys. Okay, but accounts and law have gone through the most transformation. It is for the good. They have made this syllabus more better and useful for us, and that's good, right? Okay, and then once this syllabus also gets over, I will start off with the first chapter for the day, dividend. Are you following, guys? So this will set the tone right for you, and this is an important class. It may not be important with respect to the exam, but it may be important to what is going to happen in law in these videos, these classes for the next 100 hours. So without watching this, you cannot watch the rest of the classes. Are you following, guys? Are you all with me? And of course, one thing which I will repeat for you guys alone is some guidelines and rules specific for online students. Sir, why are you doing that? Because we have some students who are watching only law class. So for them alone that I will repeat, which will just take 10 minutes, that I will do it towards the end. Before even we begin, let me not go to introduction to the subject. Okay, let me not do all of that. Introduction is introduction. Our 3 rules we have, but different rules, all of that. Why do we have law? Why do we have this paper called law? Why law, guys? Yes, Kaushik. Online live, recording, why? Think. I want you to think. Sir, I don't know, sir. Think of the answer. Why law? So many acts are there. Act we haven't, correct? Why do we have it? Okay, let me give an example. For example, let's say, Kaushik, we are all going to do a time travel and let's go back to the year 1950 or 1900. Let's go back 100 years, 50 years. Visualize you are in that time now. Okay. Now, can I keep zebra crossing and traffic signals in 1950 or 1900? Why? No traffic, road. There is no road itself, correct? We don't even have roads in 1900s, proper roads. I mean, forget the main connecting roads. But apart from that, we don't even have roads. Maybe the only transportation was bullock carts or basic vehicles, correct? Are you able to follow, guys? No, sir. 1950 it was there. Okay, go to 1850. It's time travel whenever we have the power, no, correct? So, when there were no roads and no vehicles, there is no point of having zebra crossing and signal, correct? Then, when did this come? When did they keep zebra crossing or signals? Hello? I don't want the year. I want to know at what point did the government or people decide, okay, there is a need for this. When? think when a lot of accidents or a lot of traffic is coming, correct? So as time kept going, 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s, a lot of vehicles started increasing. Initially two-wheelers, then those ambassador cars, then roads came. So since vehicles are coming, not everybody will drive in a straight line. So we have to manage that. So we have to bring in basically traffic rules, correct? So there was a problem, and to solve that problem, we bought a solution in the form of traffic rules. Are you all able to follow, guys? Okay. Listening to this, what Kaushik is saying, Kaushik, correct? What Kaushik is telling, sir, I just recently moved to Chennai. Instead of hostel and all, I am not comfortable. I took an apartment. He took an apartment, single bedroom apartment for himself. He said, hostel, they are charging me 15,000 rupees in Chennai with food. For that, I will rather take an apartment and pay 20,000 and stay by myself. I will have some freedom. So he stayed there. Then in that apartment, he thought, why he took the apartment? Is it to party in Chennai? He came to Chennai to study. So after all the classes got over, he went home to study. Every day at night 10 p.m. he will start studying till 1 and he will sleep. 3 hours he will study solid, sleep and come to class. Okay. Night when he is studying, neighbors are putting music. Full speaker. Who is the neighbor? Vignesh. Full speaker system sound blast. He is blasting the music. And Kaushik went to Vignesh and told, hey, I am studying. Can you reduce the volume? Vignesh told, I am not playing in your house. Without music, I can't sleep. So I need music. He is keeping it so much sound. Now Kaushik got irritated. He went to the association and complained. My neighbor is troubling me. Can you please report to the president of the association? They told, president only is Vignesh. So what to do? Then Kaushik didn't know what to do because he already paid rental advance for 6 months, just now moved in. And he's going to stay only for 6 months because after that he will go back after exams. So he went to the nearby police station to complain. Police told, Vignesha, ayo, we are not going to interfere, you deal by yourself. Kaushik didn't know what to do. So he sent a complaint to Prime Minister of India. There is a problem for me. Night people are playing music. I am not able to study or sleep. Can you pass a new law saying you should not play music in the house, in apartment, post 10 p.m. How Diwali time they will tell sometimes rules. Post 10 o'clock, no crackers. We will start only at 10. So like that he's saying, I want to keep law. What will the Prime Minister's office tell Kaushik? Will they pass this law? Will they pass the law? Why? Above also there was accident, traffic, vehicles. So they passed traffic rules. Here also apartment nuisance. Why can't I have a law for this? Hello? Why? Single individual. Right answer. What is saying? The traffic problem was not just for one person. It's for the country as a whole is facing that problem. Correct? Here, Kaushik is alone facing that problem. Individual entity, organization, for personal problem, I can't make a national solution. Are you able to follow? Law is a national solution. All the traffic rules is there in an act called Motor Vehicles Act. In this act only we have all the penalties, etc. No license, so much. No helmet, so much. Near school, go slow. Ambulance, give way. Because it's a national problem, so we're giving guidelines how to deal with this. So law is not something new. It is just to solve a problem which the country as a whole is facing. Let me give an example. If a country's GDP has to grow. What is GDP in very simple terms? Don't tell me gross domestic products. Economics foundation you passed. Okay, simple. Can I say in simple terms, it's the total sales of all entities in the country. In simple terms, colloquially to understand. With GDP, what I will do generally, I will divide by population and find so per capita income. For those who don't know what it is, not a big deal. We don't have in syllabus also. I'm just trying to give an example. Per capita income, this determines the country's income levels. So this should increase. To increase this, I should either increase the numerator GDP or decrease the denominator population. Is it denominator in my control? Not my control. Government control. Is it in government's control, guys? No. So we can't do anything with denominator. So numerator GDP should increase. GDP should increase means sales should increase, and especially denominator population not in our control. Recently this year we broke the record also. Highest populated country. When I was studying in school we were number 2. Now we are number 1. Correct? Okay. So GDP has to increase much faster than the denominator. That means sales in the country should increase. What to do, Kaushik, for sales to increase? What should we do for sales to increase? Promote more business. More business, now more problems. What problem? Credit sale, sir. I made a credit sale. Party is not made the payment. After making credit sale, party has not made the payment. Are you following, guys? So it's a problem not just for one business, all businesses. So if party is not making payment, party is not delivering goods, quality of goods is not there, all these are problems related to sale, price of goods. So we have an act and foundation called Sale of Goods Act to deal with that. Correct? So like this, every act has a logic as to why it is in existence. And now I'm going to tell you the logic for the Companies Act, which is going to be the bulk of our syllabus, where we're going to spend so many hours. Are you following, guys? Are you understanding why we did this? We are going to study what is there in the book. I will teach you what's there in the book for every single provision, but I will also tell you why that provision is there in existence for every concept. We are going to learn the why for 50, 100 plus times, for 100 plus concepts. Then it becomes so much easier to remember the subject for exam and for life. Are you following, guys? But every time I teach something, I will tell you, hey, this is a concept. Remember this for life, but not for exam. Because this they will not ask in exam, what we just discussed. I will also tell you what is relevant for exam. Are you following, guys? Clear? Understanding? Now let's get into, so what all we finished, guys? We just understood why we have law. Why we have law. Are you following? Now before I tell you why we have Companies Act, I will come do that along with syllabus. Let me go to our introduction. 3 rules of the class. We have 3 different rules in accounts, 3 different rules in law, but similar rules. Similar rules. Is it clear till here, guys? Everybody? Is the audio clear for you? Sure? Proper? Hello? Okay. Rule number 1. Similar rules. Rule 1 again is a rule called running notes. We will see today itself why it's important. I want you guys to take a lot of running notes as we keep going along. You will see today itself why. Because the book you will be receiving for law. What book you will receive for law? Unlike accounts, where I told you there are 2 modules. One module with only questions, one module with theory, and MCQ also I will add in the second module because we have MCQ. So around some 40 pages of MCQ questions plus theory will be in module number 2. For law, I will give you a single book, roughly around 300 to 350 pages. But effective study is 150 pages. The rest will be questions, answers. When you get the book, you will see. I'll brief about the book a bit later. There is going to be a lot of things in the book apart from the, see what you have to study for exam is 150 to 200 pages only. Apart from that, we have a lot of questions, exercises, activities, etc. in law book. When you get the book, you see that. Okay, I'll brief about the book in a different class. Okay. Is that book sufficient for the main exam? 100% yes, I can guarantee that. If you don't believe me, any of the past exam students who have attended law class, I will just add you in that group. Ask anybody of your choice who has used the book and cleared the exam or even did not clear the exam. They would have failed the group, but law they got exemption or 50s. So the book is very much sufficient. And even recently, many students were messaging. They said, sir, I have doubt in law. I said, which class? No class, sir. I found the book in Telegram group. I'm using the book. I said, okay, no problem. What doubt? This is the amendment. Don't read this page. That end of the day, if you're using the book, I will help you out. That's it. Clear, guys? So that book is more than sufficient. That assurance I can give you. Okay. Running notes. Take a lot of running notes. Lot of running notes in the class as we keep discussing the concepts. Because what notes I will give you or what notes is there in the book is exam oriented. The book has only points which is needed for the exam. But we are going to discuss about 20 hours or 25 hours of concepts as how a law is made, how background of a provision, why this provision is there. Each section we will discuss. Those things you have to write. Because 4-5 months later, when you get close to the exam or when you revise this for the first time, without that, there is no point of coming to class. Able to follow, guys. Second rule also is almost same. Conceptless memory. You need to learn the concept. In law, it's very important. More important than accounts. Why? In foundation law, they used to ask you direct questions. What are the essential elements of offer? 10 points. What are the rules of consideration? 8 points. What are the rules of contingent contract? 6 points. What are the rights of unpaid seller? 5 points. Side headings. So 60 marks law, 30 marks used to be direct questions. For us, 100 marks law, 90 marks will be only case study. 90 marks is going to be only case study. 10 marks, maybe 10 marks, sometimes 100 marks case study. If you are lucky, 10 marks will be direct question. What is this? What is the procedure for this? 5-6 points. Are you following, guys? Case study means they will give you a scenario and they will ask you, is this possible or is this not possible? Can the auditor do this? Can he not do this? Can the company do this? Can the company not do that? Answer can be only yes or no for all questions. If you tell yes, if the answer is yes, you are saved. Then it depends on presentation. Just because you told yes, don't expect full marks. Presentation should be solid. I will tell you about that in a different class, how to present. If you tell no, gone, 0. That means the ability to tell yes or no is not dependent on your ability of how well you remember the provision. It's about application of the provision. To give you a simple example, not law, they will say, for example, every plant-based food is vegan food. Is a statement is there in law, for example. Every plant-based food is vegan food. Question will be, Is chana, the chana we eat, black chana, is it vegan? Are you understanding? Are you understanding the style of questions, sir? He won't ask you, what is vegan food? No. Over foundation days. Concept application. Clear, guys? Is chana vegan food? Yes. Every plant-based food. You know it because you know the concept. Chana is coming from some kind of a seed, plant-based food. Correct? Are you understanding, guys? Paneer, is it vegan food? No, because it's not plant-based, it's animal-based. Like that you will get questions. So, for us, concepts are so important. It's good in a way and it is the right way to learn. Because there is nothing to memorize in law. There are few things. If I effectively put what to memorize in law, what should I memorize? Effectively, 30 pages. That's it. 30 pages only you should memorize. You should remember the concepts. And that comes as a flow in the class. That's why concept plus of course memory. What to memorize, sir? All the section numbers is optional in exam but mandatory in our class. M stands for not memory, mandatory of section numbers in the class. You should be able to tell all the sections 1 to 148 in the same order, in reverse order, in random order, in the sleep when I wake you up, whenever I ask you. It is so easy. It might look scary now, but trust me, it's possible. For example, let me teach you 2 sections without even telling you what is Companies Act. Okay, I'll tell you how to learn section numbers. It's not difficult. Now, let me tell you how to learn it. Okay, there are stories that I'm going to give you concepts. In cricket, everybody here watches cricket. Who hates cricket? I don't watch cricket. Just I said our class principle is honesty. Okay, even if you hate cricket, do you know about cricket? Basic rules of cricket? Nothing. So we will use very limited sports examples. Cricket and other sports. So let's take for example, in cricket, everybody heard of a player called KL Rahul. Okay, KL Rahul hitting 100. What is the frequency of that in IPL? He will hit. KL Rahul hitting 100 in Paytm series for India. What is the frequency? He will hit 100. KL Rahul hitting 100 in, or Indian batsman scoring 100 in World Cup semi-finals or finals. What is the frequency? Will they score in the last 10 years? Hello? You guys tell me. Is it an ordinary event or extraordinary event? Extraordinary event. Correct? So if an Indian batsman KL Rahul scoring 100 in World Cup final, if he does it, I will be happy. I don't hate him. I'm just giving an example based on facts. If he scores, I'm going to be extremely happy. But if he scores, is it an ordinary event or extraordinary event? Imagine World Cup finals, Rohit Sharma injured opening. Ruturaj Gaikwad came to bat. Substitute, no other replacement. Opening, he came and scored 100. World Cup final. Ordinary event or extraordinary event? Extraordinary event. Section 100 of Companies Act is EGM, Extraordinary General Meeting. So you will not forget after this. Sir, I don't even know what is Extraordinary General Meeting. I don't know what's AGM. First time I'm hearing the term. Yes, first time I'm telling you. But next time you will remember. 100 means extraordinary. Then general meeting. Are you following, guys? Like this, we have story for every. I'll give you one more example. Virat Kohli is playing in World Cup or any match, Paytm match. He currently hit a 50. He hit a 50. Everybody knows Virat Kohli, non-cricket. Yes, okay. You know what 50, 100 in cricket? Non-cricket. 50, 100, century, half century. Virat Kohli hit a 50. What will run in your mind? What will you think in mind? Kaushik told correctly. Today he is going to hit a century. He is going to hit 100. Correct? If same 50, let's say Ashwin hits, you won't think 100. No, wait, let's wait and see. If he goes to 80, I will expect. But Virat Kohli hit 50 today. You will think, okay, one more 100 upcoming. Correct? So you will predict before itself. That means you are making a call, prediction before section 50 is a term you all know. Calls in. You are calling in advance about 100. 100 I told you is cricket. Correct? 100. Century. Are you following, guys? So without even telling you our syllabus, we learned 2 sections today. 100, guys. EGM. 50. Will you forget this after today? You will not forget. I can guarantee you. You ask any students roaming here or any students who watch the class, what's 50? He will tell calls in advance. So like this, we have so many games, different strategies to remember section numbers. Why, sir? ICA itself told optional. No, sir. Whole India, lakhs of students will write exam. Correct? Everybody will tell, "Ayo, why, sir? Why should I write section numbers? Isn't it optional? Let me skip it." Your paper, you will write section numbers in every answer. Will it stand out? You don't get extra marks for section numbers. But imagine you are the examiner correcting. One paper with section numbers, one paper without section numbers, same answer. Naturally, which you will like? Section numbers. That means that we are going to learn in the class. It's not difficult. Trust me, it's not difficult. Might look overwhelming. Foundation, I don't insist. Inter, all the section numbers, you don't have a choice. I will ensure you learn in the class. Are you following, guys? We are going to keep doing a lot of activities. M stands for mandatory section numbers. We are going to memorize section numbers, but in a fun, interactive way. Even for recording students. Recording and online live also, all the techniques are applicable. It's not something I'm doing only for offline students. Recording students also, section numbers will learn. How, sir, you will check? You have to send me WhatsApp. I'll keep giving you timelines in the group. Online live. Randomly, I will ask, let's say online, Jayshri, turn your camera on. Show me notebook. Did you write the section numbers? Not now. When I give the activity. Are you guys following? Nobody can escape. Clear? This is rule number 2. If these 2 rules are important, rule number 3 is extremely important. Sir, I want to follow only one rule, sir. I am like that. If there are 3 rules, I will follow only one. That's my nature. My character is like that. Then follow the 3rd rule. Are you following? But I want you to follow all, guys. Clear? Rule number 3 is called summary notes, or we can call it rocket notes. I haven't given a name. Last batch I called it summary notes. I'm still thinking of giving it a name. Rocket notes, summary notes. If you have a better name, once we start the chapters and do it, give me options. Okay, this is mandatory and this we will do in the class together. Additionally, you have to do little more. That's it. Meaning, for example, I'll just show you without even taking the chapter. We have a chapter called Dividend. This is how our material will look. Okay. It runs into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. In our book, in ICA study mat, 10 pages minimum, more than 10. Are you following? You have to summarize that chapter in half a page, or let's say one side of a notebook. One side. How will we do that? I will do it and show you. How you send SMS language. How do you chat with your friends? Gen Z kids. We are going to apply Gen Z techniques in the class. So you will teach me. Are you able to follow, guys? Okay. We are going to make summary notes and nobody is going to copy that. I don't have summary notes. You have to make them. I will teach you how to make it. Online, live, recording, offline. Meaning, entire syllabus will be summarized in your notebook in 30 pages. I can guarantee you that. 30 pages, 60 sides. Not 30 sides. 30 pages, 60 sides. We will summarize the entire syllabus. 100% of syllabus. I will guarantee you that students have done that in the past. You ask them how helpful it is. Meaning, the ability to clear the exam is only one thing. It is end of the day, we have 1.5 days before the main exam, correct? Every alternate day is our exam. The problem why students struggle in inter and final is not these 6 to 9 months of preparation. This also is a struggle, I know. But that 1.5 days, sir, time is not enough to revise the whole syllabus. Are you following? First time you are attending law class, we are watching regular class. Around 120-130 hours we will go. Learned. If you want to attend again, will you come for regular class? You will come for crash course. 80 hours. I have something called marathon. You attended crash course also. You want revision. So you will come for marathon session. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Finish law in one day. Correct? Now somebody studying first time, Kaushik, can he come to marathon and sit down and say, I didn't understand law? So when you are studying first time, you will read the material that we have. Fully you will study. Correct? But second time, you should throw the material. After you make, don't literally actually throw it, guys. Throw it, I meant mentally from your mind, and focus on summary notes, which helps you revise. Of course, you will still continue reading in material, guys, for learning, but for revision, summary notes will help you revise the syllabus 3 times in one day. 3 times in this 1.5 days is what I meant. You cannot do it. Our book is 300 pages. Do you think day before exam, you can read all the 300 pages? Who can read? Study material is 3 modules. How will you read 1.5 days, 3 modules and revise? Are you following? Accounts, 3 modules. If I keep it next to you, have you got the book? How big it is? All 3 if I keep. How can I revise in 1.5 days? Is your memory so strong that what I teach you today, you will remember in the exam after 6 months or 3 months? Nobody. What I teach you today, tomorrow you will remember. That is a great thing. So this summary notes is something we will make in the class. Nobody does it, guys. Everybody gives a summary material. They will sell one book for 200 rupees. Color material. No. The color we have is blue ink in your notebook, black ink, red ink in your notebook. You will make it. If you can't put the effort and make your own notes, don't expect to pass in exams. Are you following, guys? But I will teach you how to do it, and I will do it with you for most of the chapters. Are you following? Clear, guys? So these are the rules. Again, like I say always, this summary notes are all the 3 rules. Running notes, I will tell you whether you follow or not is your choice, but I will prompt you initial classes. Recording, very important. Conceptless memory is my responsibility. You don't have to worry. Concept, I will teach you. To understand the concepts, you will take running notes. Mandatory section numbers, I will take care. You have to put effort, but that will come naturally. So rule 1 is what you do. Rule 2 is my responsibility. Rule 3, I will do it for most chapters. So whatever chapter I do, you are saved. But a few chapters, I will give us homework for you to try and do. That is important. You should learn how to do it. Again, I am saying this. I have seen so many batches. Everybody will start off, but towards the end, only a few will make it. 100% everybody will do. Sir, 50% I finished, sir. 70% I finished. That percentage will reflect on the marks. I can guarantee you that. Sir, why are you talking so aggressively? Because I've seen it. I'm telling you the truth. Online live, recording, offline. That is the truth. Not to scare you. We are going to ace this paper. Ace our papers. 70 plus in both the subjects, guys. Your first exam is accounts. You're seeing accounts class. Second exam is law. The first two papers is my responsibility for you. If that fails in confidence and exam, the remaining 4 papers to bounce back is not easy, correct? If the first 2 papers goes bad for you, the next 4 papers mentally you are already defeated. And ICA also, first 2 papers, 1 paper he will keep it hard to break you psychologically. Because CA exam is more of a mental exam also. In the first 2 papers, he will keep 1 paper difficult. Generally, if you see current syllabus, Group 1 accounts is the most difficult paper. He will keep accounts difficult. First, Vanga, come welcome to exam. I will show you what CA exam is. Then rest of the papers will be easy. So that means if you have given the first 2 papers responsibility to me, it is very important for me to ensure you get 70 plus minimum in the first 2 papers, so that your confidence increases for the remaining 4 papers. You can sail through. I won't say sail through, but you should be confidently enough. Are you following, guys? So we have to put effort. So if I am putting the effort, I need you to replicate the effort, correct? Exam I am not going to write. Are you able to follow, guys? You are going to write. I finished my CA. I can choose to do other things, but I am doing this, waking up in the morning, coming here late. Okay, but we have the effort, we have the class. Okay, 1 day late, I apologize, but I will make it up. Fine. This month is very hectic, guys, but October onwards it will be perfect. Fine. I'm just changing a lot of schedule, changing a lot of things in house. Now, these are the 3 rules, guys. What is it? Running notes, conceptless memory, and summary notes. Are you following, guys? Online live, is it clear for you, guys? Recording, is it fine for you? Tell yes, I can't hear you, but I wanted to tell yes. Sir, what's sir? Sunday morning you are troubling like this. Okay. Attend class till lunch. Lunch class gets over today. Lunch time. Hello. DT is what time? 2. Finish class. Have good biryani. Go home and sleep. Sunday. Okay. Fine. If you are eating biryani, otherwise either veg biryani or something else. Sunday enjoy, guys. After the class. Okay. But I think we are enjoying in class itself. Okay. Vignesh sir. What sir you are enjoying? Now with this our 3 rules are done. 3 rules are done. Few other general rules I'm going to brief little bit before I go to syllabus, which is new for us again. Just 2 to 3 points. 100% of our class will be in English and English only. Here and there I will use regional language for jokes, just to connect Tamil, Telugu, but it's only jokes, it's not the subject. You would have seen, I think you see one topic, you will know whether it's English or not English. Okay. Doubts, I can take it up in regional languages for live and online live students. Regional means not all languages, Tamil, Telugu, and a bit of Hindi. I can maybe try and understand, but if you want me to answer in Hindi, it's your risk. Okay. Fine. This is the first rule, basic rule. We have one more set of rules for online students, which I will take it up later. Late end of the class, I will take it up middle of the class, which is important for everybody watching this online and recording. If you have already seen these rules in the accounts class, same. For online, live and recording, same rules. Nothing great, but if you are watching law for the first time, exclusive law videos, this is important for us. Okay. Done, guys. Clear till here. Now we are going to go for the next section of discussion. Just give me a moment. Who here is interested online live recording or here? interested in doing a business in the future. Dhyaneshwar, then. Yes, friend of Dhyaneshwar. Who is that? Pon Murugan. Okay. Murugan. Murugan wants to start business. What business? Auditing is practice that you're going to do. Business, na any other thing. Yes. Yes, that's it. Someone, last student. Yes. Anything in the printing, design and printing, design studio. Okay. Somebody wants to start a design studio, some audit firm, okay, business. So if you want to get into business, let's say restaurant, printing field, any business, startup, okay. You need to first have an idea what you want to do. Not necessarily today. You might want to do business, but what I want to do also, answer can be I don't know, sir. It's fine. If you know what to do, why will you be here? First, you should have an idea, and that should be a strong idea that will work. Pon Murugan is saying, sir, I want to build coffee mugs with the handle inside. What is the point? Nobody will buy. Are you following, guys? Coffee mug with the handle inside. A style, sir. Okay. Now, idea means an idea which people will pay money for, and it will scale. So he has an idea. Next is about execution. So for execution, first he has to start the business. How will he start? He has to choose whether he wants to start a partnership, sole proprietor, company. Correct? Either partnership, sole proprietor, company. I will refer to company as COY. COY is what I will write in the class throughout our lectures. What you should do? Don't write like that. You should write fully company. Clear, guys? If I see that in any notebook or online live, when I suddenly ask you to turn it, or recording, suddenly I will ask you guys in the group, send me your notes of this chapter. I know exactly which chapter you will write, because that chapter I will use it more. If I see that, you have to send that papers to me by tearing it in courier. Okay? Clear, guys? You are not going to use abbreviations. I am allowed to use because I don't have exam. Are you able to follow, guys? Next. So let's say you want to start a business. Which entity are you going to choose, guys? Partnership or sole proprietor company? Hello? Partnership or sole proprietor or company. Each of you will choose different things. Somebody will choose a company. Why, sir, company? I can't give an answer now. After I finish Companies Act, you tell me which you will choose. Okay? Because you know what partnership and foundation, you know what the sole proprietor, you still don't know what a company can do and what it can't do. I'll give a simple example. Then you tell me whether you're going to choose a company or not a company. Then it will become easier. Okay? Fine. We have something called Seed Fund India scheme. Did I talk about that? Seed Fund India scheme. Did I talk about it? No. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Within the next half an hour, we will start off the subject. So I'm just showing you Seed Fund India scheme. Fine. I'm showing you a website. If you just type in Google Seed Fund India scheme, we will get a website something like this. It's just loading. Yeah. Startup India Seed Fund for entrepreneurship across India, and you will get up to 50 lakhs of funding. Okay. Yeah. If you click on apply now here or on top, how much money you will get? You can raise up to 50 lakhs. Anybody can apply, but only if you are a company. I'm a student with a good idea. Can I apply? Yes. Will I get the money? Yes. I know students who have gotten the money also. But you should be a company. Like this company has many benefits. If somebody wants to invest in you, they will invest only if you are a company. Tax benefits, lot of things. Clear? So assume you chose a company. First you have to start a company. You have to get license up. You have to apply and get license. So first you will do incorporation of a company. Correct? Are you following, guys? Then after doing incorporation, will the company get money by itself? You need what? Hello? Capital. Who will give capital? Who will give money? Who will give money to start business? Investor is saying, how much did you invest in the business? I am saying, nothing sir, I came to ask you, will you give? I itself did not invest in my business. Why will somebody else give money? So first, share capital in the company, equity or preference, who has to invest? I have to invest. The promoter, founder, I should invest in my business. The story is going to lead somewhere, guys, trust me. So let's say, we are taking example of, let's say Murugan started the company and put his money. Then what he did, he wanted money from others. Correct? How will you ask others, Murugan? WhatsApp message, forward pannidiya. Will you forward the message? Then, how will you ask? If you are calling someone for your wedding, will you send a WhatsApp message? Invitation. You will give an invitation, correct? It can be soft copy or hard copy, but a formal invitation, correct? So if you are asking money to somebody, will you just like that call and ask or invite them to invest? You have to give an invitation with details. That invitation is called prospectus. For others to invest in the company. Now Murugan got lot of money. Let's say Murugan got 50 crores to start business. He is starting a big business, guys. Okay. Why he wants? Small business he can do by himself. Now he felt 50 crores is not enough. He wants another 5 crores. Where he will go? Where he will go? Murugan, where he will go? Bank. 5 crores. Bank will give what? Loan. So your funds can be either capital or debt. Correct? Debt you can take from banks or financial institutions. You can also issue debentures. You can issue debentures, mortgage, all of that. Mortgage, all of that is something like charge. We will talk about that later. Or also you can get deposits from public. Public will invest. Okay, collecting all this money from the various sources, what will Murugan do? Take this money and go to Bali. What he'll do, guys? Start the business. Come on, guys. Sunday morning, what happened to you guys? He will start the business. So he will start the business. Can he do everything by himself? He needs what? Employees and team. So he needs management. Correct? He needs a management. For what purpose? To manage the business and do administrative work. Correct? So he needs to do management and administration work will be done by Murugan and his team. After doing all this business, the intention is to make losses or profits. See, we always work hard with the mindset to earn profits. Correct? Is there anybody doing business that you know with the intention to earn loss? That means it's all about positivity. You do something with a positive intent and put your best efforts. Still, if loss is coming, we have to figure out what went wrong and try to fix it. Correct? That's what we learned from our childhood. Normal thing. That means you should be with a positive mindset always towards exam. You can't keep thinking, sir, I will fail. I am scared. Then what you think only will happen. Correct? If you daily keep thinking, I am going to get lost, I am going to get lost, then you will get lost. You have to believe about positive profits. So you have to be positive about exams and go in the right approach. So same thing Murugan did in the business. Put all his positive thoughts, and this year also he earned profits. Correct? With the profit, what he should do first? He took loan from bank. So he has to pay interest. Otherwise, bank won't be quiet. Then, can he take the balance for himself? Why? Before paying shareholders or anybody, he has to pay whom? You forgot somebody important. Employees, I'm talking about net profit now. After paying all the expenses, you have to pay tax, income tax. Government won't be quiet. I only provided you facility. See, government is charging tax because I provided you facility and infrastructure to do business. For you to do a safe business. If somebody comes to your business and hits you, steals money from you and goes, whom will you ask money? Whom will you ask help? Police and government. Are they helping? Police. Free or paying? Free. Free guys. Recording. Okay. Fine. For free. So that means they need some money to do that. Able to follow guys. Clear. Are you following guys? So after paying government, then you will pay yourself. What you will pay yourself? So from the net profits, you are going to pay tax to the government and you will pay yourself. You will pay yourself money. That's called dividend that you are going to pay yourself. Correct? Now, Murugan told, I am doing all the hard work. Why should I pay money to the government if I change my accounts? That means to pay net profits, you have to maintain accounts. Without accounts, how will you pay? Your cash book, sales book, this book, that book. We studied in foundation so many books. So you have to maintain books of accounts. So Murugan told, who is going to maintain the books of accounts? Me. I have the control. Only if I tell profit means profit tax. He is trying to do fraud and pay, show less profit. So that tax will be reduced. So that dividend also will be reduced. My friend invested. My friend will get dividend only if I show profit. If I show loss, government also won't get tax. Friend also won't get dividend. I will only enjoy. Actually not loss. I am manipulating my books. Expense which is not there, I accounted. Are you following? Easily we can show a loss. Simply create fake expense. Correct? Fake expense. So, will the government trust Murugan? Murugan may be honest. But out of 100 people, even if 5 people are dishonest, I will lose the trust. Correct? So, how to believe that this net profits and this books of accounts is correct? Audit. That's why you are in this class and that's why you are watching this recording. Correct? Because you have to do the audit of net profits, which is audit of books of accounts, and give a certificate. Hey, whatever you see here is dash and dash. Loudly guys. True and fair. Online live, repeat with me. True and fair. Recording, I hope you told the same thing. If not, tell now. Okay. What, sir? You think I will tell? I won't tell. Okay, be adamant. Fine. Are you following, guys? Now, this story, what Murugan did, from deciding to start a company, incorporating, raising money from capital or debt, then getting a team for managing the business, earning profits, maintaining books of accounts, paying tax and dividend, and getting audited. Will only Murugan do, or everybody will do it? Everybody doing business will do this, sir. That means anybody starting a company will go through all of this. So now our syllabus is broken down into two buckets. Companies Act 2013, I'll brief about this in a moment, background, and other laws. The subject is called what? Corporate and, correct? Hello? Is that how it's called? Yes. Before also same, now also same. Under corporate laws, we have Companies Act. Under that, we have some chapters. Chapter 1 talks about preliminary. Are you following? Preliminary means what's a company? What are the types of companies? We finished all the 10 chapters. Wait for it. Chapter 2 is incorporation of a company. You write full company. Just now I told how to incorporate a company. In our story, Murugan had to do incorporation. How to do incorporation? Is it as simple as creating an Instagram page? There is a process. How to do? Chapter 2. 3. He needs to raise money. He needs money to do business. So, how to raise money? Issuing prospectus. Online live, those who are watching, is there any lag for you in the video or it's normal?
No, sir, it's fine.
Okay. I just felt there might be anything, but it will get better from tomorrow. Fine. If it's there for anybody. Then after issuing prospectus, you are getting what? In our story, guys. After incorporation, you are issuing prospectus to get capital or debt. So our next chapter is basically share capital and debentures. Once you get share capital and debentures, we saw something over there called deposits. Is another form of debt. I will talk about it later when I go to deposits. And charges is another form, like mortgage, similar thing. I won't tell it's like mortgage, it's something over mortgage. I'll tell you when we go there. I don't want to break the ice here for that. 7. After raising money, what should Murugan do? Management of the company. So next is management and administration. Next chapter. Are you following, guys? Then after doing management you are earning profits. From the profits you are paying dividend. And from dividend, we have something called books of accounts, or it's known as accounts of company. And 10th is audit and auditors. Are you following? These 10 chapters are basically a part of our story and problems people face, and that's our syllabus. Are you able to follow, guys? How Companies Act is structured, why we have these chapters. And in other laws, guys, we have 1, 2, 3. First, we have something called General Losses Act 1897. We have something called Interpretation of Statutes. These two, I will take it up very late in our class. Very important. It tells you basically how to read law. I will be teaching you those chapters without teaching you that. Later I will go and summarize them in a different way. And then we have a new addition welcoming first time for CA Inter. FEMA 1999. Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999. Are you following, guys? New addition. Welcome to CA Inter. How you are welcome? This chapter is welcome to CA Inter, guys. Foreign Exchange Management Act we have. They removed a few things, thankfully. We had earlier Contract Act in Inter also, 3 chapters. And we had something called Negotiable Instrument Act also. In other laws, there used to be 4 things. Now it's only 3. 2 things are removed. Negotiable Instrument Act, 80 pages of study mat. Contract Act, another 80 pages of study mat is removed. Are you following, guys? These 2 are removed and added where? Foundation law, 100 marks. If 2 are removed, 2 should be added up. So 4th one, apart from FEMA, from Inter we send something to foundation. So from there we have to take something to Inter. LLP Act 2008. We studied only basics in foundation. So much more is there. There are 64 plus sections in LLP. Foundation we studied only 10 sections. Welcoming LLP to CA Inter. Then they told, earlier also Companies Act had only 10. Other laws has only 4. Whatever change you did, still Companies Act is having 4. Other laws is having Companies Act is having 10. Other laws having 4. Same. I don't like. New syllabus means there should be more. So, in Companies Act also they added one more. Before only 10. They added one more chapter. Foreign company. But logically, why it's there? See, for jokes aside, why we added. But logically, I will tell you why they added. Foreign Exchange Management Act talks about foreign exchange, correct? How money comes in and goes out of India, what are the guidelines? If you want to send 10 crores to your friend in Dubai, you can't send. There are some rules. You watch movies, binamis, all of that, correct? Foreign exchange is coming in and going out, it can't move without RBI's permission. Like how you can't leave India and come back to India without getting visa for going out. Money can't go out and come in without some guidelines, FEMA. That means because we have FEMA which talks about foreign currency, we also have what? Because we are not talking about individuals, we are talking about companies. Company in India will send money to foreign company. So what is foreign company without knowing how you will study? So foreign company. It's just to balance the syllabus. Are you following, guys? So this is your syllabus for the exam. Is the whole thing visible for you? Yeah. So quickly you can make a note of the syllabus. Before that, I told you to leave how many pages? 30 pages for summary notes. Leave it here or leave it in the end or have a separate notebook also for that. Your choice. Usually students keep a separate notebook for summary notes. or they write in the last 30-40 pages. Your choice. You are going to write the syllabus. You can make a note of whatever you can see here. Online, those who are watching Google Meet, is the screen visible for you? Hello?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir. Yes, sir.
Visible, and is it readable? Is it readable, guys? And the preliminary prospectus, is it readable online? Okay. Quickly make a note, everybody. And you can also write this. What is the section number range that we have? Preliminary is basically section 1 plus section 2. Incorporation of a company is section 3 to section 22. Prospectus is section 23 to section 42. I'm just giving range, guys. Okay, that also you can make a note on the side in the bracket. Share capital is 43 to 72. Deposits is 73 to 76. Charges 77 to 87. Management 88 to 122. Dividend 123 to 127. Books 128 to 138. Audit and auditors 139 to 148. Foreign company 379 to 393. Make a note quickly, guys.
Sir.
Yes.
So for management and administration, it is like 188 to 122 or
Management administration is 88 to 122. It's continuous bracket. Okay.
fine.
88 to 122. Done, guys. Hello. All of you done? Fine. This is our syllabus. So in the start of the class, I told you we are going to see 4 things today. Why we have Companies Act. Is that done? Yes. I told you syllabus. That's done. You know the weightage. This is both MCQ and normal thing put together. So roughly your corporate law will come. This Companies Act will come for roughly about 60 to 70 marks. And other laws will be for roughly 30 to 40 marks. Are you following, guys? Okay. And MCQ, of course, from both the sections. We also saw the rules of the class. Now what is left to get into the chapter? But before that, I told you I'll tell you a few rules for online students, and straight away last 45 minutes to 1 hour we will go to the first chapter. No, I'm not going to go home today without taking at least few sections for all of you. Clear, guys? All of you with me loudly, guys? Perfect. Okay. Just 1 or 2 pointers for online live and recording students, or everybody who's watching recording, buying the class alone, or watching law. Important for you guys and everybody watching the class. Ensure you receive the book, but wait for a week to 10 days to get the book. Maximum I'm saying, to get the book. You will get the book to you, courier you will be getting it. Then for us also, I told you October end. Like I said, why sir it's not there immediately? I am starting to write the book now, because what we see in study mat, I don't want to copy it as it is. Law is a lot different, where I dictate notes for law. It is in process, because foreign company and FEMA put together and LLP put together is 100 plus pages. Material is just launched. So I need to sit for 5 days without any distraction, focus and write the book for you. If you want, I have it for whatever is there in green here, but you don't have to wait so long. Maximum October ending, you will get the book. I'm talking about October, you will get it. Okay. So meanwhile, soft copy. So that's why I'm saying till then, I will take limited of law and more of accounts, since accounts book is there. This is more addressing towards offline and online live batch students. Recording students, nothing to worry. You can ignore the last 30 seconds because you will receive the videos with the book. Recording and live students, it's very important to create the environment or atmosphere in which you are watching the class. If you are watching the class now lying down on the bed, you better turn the class off and go do something else. Go back to sleep or go eat something or go play. Don't watch a class like this. Am I lying down and teaching? Or is there anybody in the class here lying down and listening? Is Vignesh wearing shorts and coming to class? No, right? Everybody is coming in a professional attire. I'm hoping everybody takes bath, brushes the teeth and comes to class. No sir, I don't take bath. Okay, at least are you brushing your teeth? If not, we will know easily. Neighbors will tell me, sir, if I'm sitting here, some smell is coming. Is there something wrong in the class? I will ask, okay, sit somewhere else and see. Are you following? You can sleep in the class. We have one student who will always sleep. He woke up now. Okay. Sleeping is fine, but in the class. But at least he brushed his teeth and he came to class and he's sleeping. It's okay. Those who are watching online live and recording, you can't wake up in night clothes or you can't be in casual shorts in the house wearing a banyan and sitting in the room and sitting on the bed with the back leaning back, going to get back pain soon like me, and watching the class. No, you can't do that. Are you following, guys? You cannot do that. You need to think as if you are coming to class. Wear your whatever clothes you wear for class, brush your teeth, whatever you do, and how you sit for a class for 3 hours in offline class. Find that 3 hours or 2 hours of time, or at least 1 hour of time where nobody disturbs you. You can't use your phone and watch the class when you get notifications in WhatsApp, Instagram every minute. Convert the phone to gaming mode. There's a feature now in every phone. Correct? If you keep that mode, no notification will come. Or keep in airplane mode and connect to Wi-Fi. Then no notification will come if you turn it off. No calls at least will come. In that 1 hour, no one should disturb. Or you buy a separate tablet and laptop just for class and keep your phone aside. Because in our class, nobody uses the phone. I use it to send PDF, to check some questions. I don't use it for WhatsApp, Instagram. The phone is down. Whatever, every day after class, when I go back home, I'll have 10 missed calls, 100 messages to reply. Then only I'll reply to all of that in the night. So unless it's an emergency, I have a setting. If it's a call from family, even in silent mode, it will ring. So if it's emergency, I know I have to take the call. If it's emergency, you can also take the call. Don't have to worry about it. But otherwise, friend is calling, hey, night show today, come, let's go for movie. Wait, later after the class. Same discipline in your house for recording, and even for you guys, if you are choosing to watch some online live, especially all online live, Netra, Jayshri, all of you guys, okay? This is very, very important, guys. Very important. And last rule, online students interaction. When I say interaction, live and recording, live can ask doubts you guys ask, but recording students and live. Are you guys understanding everything so far? Loudly, guys. Did you guys hear that? Yes, online and recording. I don't think they heard it. Can you be much louder? Mic is here. Did you understand so far? I think you guys heard that. So here he woke up. No, one guy student was sleeping. He woke up with that yes. Okay. So here I will keep making students repeat the concept so many times that the vibrations in the class, I am talking about the positive sound vibrations in the class, will help you remember the concept and take it in subconsciously. Like how LKG, you repeated ABCD 1000 times. Now that if I wake you up in sleep, can you tell me ABCD? Yes. Are you able to follow, guys? So recording students have that one challenge where you cannot repeat, because in class students will repeat, you are forced to repeat. I am looking at you. But I want that again self-discipline for recording students, that in your house also you are going to repeat just like an offline class. Shout for yourself in the class. Your parents should ask you whom you are talking to in 3 hours. Are you class or video call with somebody? Are you able to follow, guys? Are you understanding? Not here. Recording I asked you. Are you able to understand, guys? Tell yes. Online live. Repeat yes. Try it out for 2-3 topics. Don't try it for other topics. You will know. Google Meet can mute, unmute and tell yes. It's fine. But tell yes. Discipline. I trust you guys that you will do it. That is one thing I want you to follow recording. I will keep talking to you guys. I know I'm talking to somebody in the future, but no problem. You guys bear with me whenever I talk to them, and because they are bearing with us whenever I talk to you. Correct? Clear, guys? Fine. Following. You are going to help them by asking doubts, because your doubt might be their doubt. So with this, the first 1 hour, 15 minutes, our introduction for law is done. I hope it has set the agenda as to what I can expect from you and what you can expect from me, what we have to do together. Everybody, is that clear? Fine. It may be repetitive, but you know, is it same like accounts introduction? Hello? Maybe similar, but there's a lot of difference in subject approach. Clear, guys? Now getting into the chapters. I'm going to start off with a small chapter. Not that we can finish today that chapter. If we had class till 12, I had the choice to keep it 7 to 12, but I didn't want to push it and finish one chapter today. We are just starting. After today, next class, I'll mostly see you guys next month only. You will have other classes. Like I told you, for offline students, we will accelerate from October second half and November fully. You will be looking at my face only. Okay, most probably. Before that, the other subjects which are going on, they will pick up. Fine, guys. You will have class. No leave and all. Able to follow, guys. Are you all with me, guys? Hello. For offline students, live, I think with this, accounts has started, costing has started, tax has started, and now law has started, correct? 4 subjects have started. So I think next month or November, the remaining 2, auditing and FM, SM, IDT will start, guys, slowly, one by one. Okay. Follow, guys. We are going to start off with the Companies Act now for the exam. The Companies Act is in total a mammoth of sections and one of the most important laws that irrespective of what you do, if you are in the field of CA, whichever line you are practicing, there will be some Companies Act sections leaning in your field. We have sections 1 to 470 totally in Companies Act, not in syllabus. Overall, we have 27 chapters and 7 schedules in the act. In our syllabus, we have only section 1, 2, which is our first 10 chapters, and now new inclusion is plus 3. So all students won't know these sections. New sections that we have in relation to foreign company incorporated outside India. That means, to give you a brief of just a taste of this, Uber and Apple, iPhone, Uber are which country companies? US. But are they having business in India? Should they follow Indian law? But not full Indian law. How much of Indian law? These sections. 379 to 393 tells, if you want to do business in India, what should you follow in Companies Act? Are you following, guys? The US is so advanced in terms of technology, guys. That's why everything comes there first. Just 2 months back, US has launched a cab like Uber and Ola, a self-driving car. You can book an app only in San Francisco, in a small city, like how we have Chennai. In India, the startup hub is called Bangalore. It's startup. There are so many startups, different startups you can see in Bangalore. Different. There are so many unique things you can see. Like that, in US, in San Francisco is the startup hub of US. San Francisco, New York. That's another place, San Francisco, like Uber, Ola, they have already launched. I will send you a video, you can go see. Self-driving cars. You book a cab will come to you, no driver. No driver inside. Get in the car will go to your location. Limited territory. You can't go city. One limited area you can travel. And people are going in that cars putting stories on Instagram that self-driving cars are here. No driver. I'm not joking. See, Tesla has automatic driving where driver should be sitting and then car will go. In highway, you can sleep, car will go. Now, without driver, car itself is going. Are you following, guys? Technology is advancing, guys. There is one company which launched a bed. Did we talk about it? Bed for 2 lakhs to replace alarm clocks. Saying if you keep timer in the bed will start getting hot. So you can't sleep, you have to get up. Are you following, guys? Understanding? I want to wake up at 5 a.m. Slowly from 5, one time it will not become hot. They are saying alarm clock is sudden waking up, not good for health. Slowly you have to wake up, come out of sleep cycle. Slowly it will start getting warm and making you discomfort. Then after a point you have to get up because it will be very hot. You can't sleep. One bed is launched in US. People can buy 2 lakhs. Like this, things are happening in US. So we need to understand if those companies are doing business in India, foreign company. I'm just giving you introduction, guys. Okay. 27 chapters we have. 10 chapters earlier plus 1. Now 11 chapters is what we have in syllabus and we have a few schedules. What are chapters? You just now wrote preliminary, incorporation, all of that. Not only chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same order. Clear, guys? Now today in our syllabus, this is what we have. Schedules, we just have 2 to 3 of them. Now we are going to start the first chapter, dividend. We are going to start off with dividend, guys. Are you following? I usually start with this chapter only, not the preliminary incorporation. We will start with this, then go there. Are you following, guys? Clear? Everybody knows what dividend is. Hello? Do you all know what is dividend? What is dividend? Profit, share of profit. So if you have your sales, purchase, gross profit, then all the expenses and net profit, let's say it's 50. From this net profit, first I will pay tax. Then I will have tax 30%. No, all the expenses are before. Depreciation, everything is before. Then tax, let's say 30%. So you will have left 35. Tax 15 gone off. So I'll have left 35 rupees for myself. Now, when you start a business, you can do two things once you earn profits. Keep the profit in the business itself for the business to grow. Correct? Or take the profit for myself. So if you want to take the profit for yourself, let's say out of this 30, you want to take 5 for yourself. That withdrawing the profit for yourself is called dividend. Who is withdrawing? Look at this. In Basics of Companies Act, I am hoping everybody watching this video knows what is separate legal entity, perpetual succession of a company, limited liability, basic features of a company. Do you guys know? Hello? Company is different from members. Both are separate. Do you know that, guys? And who doesn't know? Hello, anybody? If anybody doesn't know, I can teach. Hello? We would have studied in school or college or foundation? Clear, guys? Those who are watching recording, no sir, I don't know the basics, sir. I am a science student who converted from doctor to CA. I don't even know what's a company. You have my number. Okay, you can just drop me a WhatsApp hi 75501372779. I will send you a separate video of the basics of company, which we will anyway cover, but not in today's class. Clear, guys? So there is a company, shareholders, board of directors. Shareholders own the company. They appoint board of directors to manage the company. Correct? So whenever shareholders feel they want to take the profit, board will, company will declare the dividend and shareholders will take it. Are you following, guys? How is dividend declared? Let's say share capital is 10 lakh shares of 10 each. If dividend is 7%, how much is the dividend? 7 lakhs. Correct? If dividend is 7%, dividend is 7 lakhs, which will be instead of 5, 7 lakhs given to shareholders. When you declare this dividend, what are the procedures I have to follow is this chapter, dividend, section 123 to 127. Are you guys clear till here? Are you following, guys? Now a question for you. Think. Dividend declared this year is 0. Profit is still 35. Dividend declared is 0. Is this chapter applicable? Are you following the question, guys? Dividend declared is 0. Profit is 35. Is this chapter applicable? Hello? Are you able to follow? Clear? Hello? Is the chapter applicable if dividend declared is 0? No. Why will the chapter be applicable if dividend itself is not there? Can I go teach a foundation student, next room, come here, learn Companies Act, dividend chapter? He'll tell, sir, exam is in 3 months. My syllabus itself I don't know. Why should I learn this? Correct? So, if dividend is not declared 0, then it's not applicable. That's it. So, this chapter is applicable only when company declares dividend. Are you able to follow, guys? Able to follow? Today we are only going to focus on the first 2 sections, basics, which will take a lot of time. So we have basically 123, 124, 125, 126, 127. 5 sections in this chapter. And we have one more subsection, 123 subsection 3. I will talk about that ending, guys. Once the chapter gets over, in the end, we will discuss about it. Are you all with me, guys? Hello? Okay. Let me give an overall brief. Okay, 123 to 127, before that, you need to understand what is dividend, how it happens. Correct? We have company, I told you, COI, running notes if you want to write. Summary notes you write COI. But not in exam. Are you following? Not in the main notes. Company, board of directors, shareholders. Company only is earning money. Correct? Company has a net profit of 50. Who is managing the company? So, board of directors will declare dividend and tell, hey, dividend is rupees 5 per share. That will be paid by whom to whom? Company to. Okay. Now, if Board is, who is the owner of the company? Now, can shareholders tell, 5 I want 10 per share dividend? Can they ask for more dividend? Can they tell, no need dividend, you keep with yourself, give me next year? Can they tell that? Can they tell 5 is too much, 1 rupee enough? Can they reduce it? To understand this, follow guys. Your parents are giving you pocket money. I will use a lot of real life examples and principles and values that you and I do and apply that to law throughout. The first thing, parents give you pocket money. How many of you know pocket money? 1 rupee also, no. Janeshwar, how will you eat? How will you have tea? Pocket money. Now no pocket money. No pocket money. But you are having iPhone. Okay, fine. Okay. So we have, let's say we generally get pocket money. Your parents gave you for next month, October. You joined Inter class. Daily my son, daughter is waking up and going. Grandparents, parents, uncles, whomever you stay with. Okay. They are saying daily you are waking and going. I want to reward your effort of 1 month of class or first class event. I will give you 5,000 rupees pocket money. Hold on guys. Okay. Now, how many of you will tell, hey, 5,000, I want 10,000. So one student. Can you ask for more if parents give 5,000? Generally, difficult. How many of you will tell 5,000? No need, you itself keep. I don't want. So many of you. No need. If it's 500, no need. If 500 is given, you say no need. No need. No need money. Why? Why? Purila. 50 pono. 50 is enough for pocket money per month. What you will do with other expense? Okay. Exception. We are not talking about exceptions. Generally, if money is given by parents, you don't ask for more. If something is given, you don't tell no, but you can tell no. Like Padmanabhan told, you can tell no. Correct? So, let's take 5,000. Can you ask for higher? No. But if money is given, either you can accept or you can tell don't want. Because I saw like 5 hands raising saying no need money. Can you ask for a lower amount? No need 5,000. Like Padmanabhan, 50 enough. Correct. So if parents give you pocket money, whatever the amount is, can you ask for more? No. Can you say no need this money? Yes. Can you ask for lower money? Yes. Or accept what is given. Correct? Same principle. Shareholder can't ask for higher dividend. How can you ask your parents for more pocket money? Getting itself is a big deal at this age. Correct? If what is given 5, like Padmanabhan, can I say no need 5? 50 paisa enough. 50 paisa enough. Yes, I can reduce it. Can I accept 5 as it is? Can I say no need, I don't want itself? So, a shareholder can say he doesn't want. He can reduce it. He can accept what's given. Can he increase? No. So, just because your parents offered you pocket money, it is not that you have accepted. You have to accept it. Correct? So, just because the board of directors declare dividend, it is not that shareholders get it. Shareholders have to approve dividend. Are you following, guys? So, the chapter starts off by telling, in a company, dividend can be declared by whom, guys? Board of directors. But it will be approved by shareholders. That's it. Only if they approve, it will be paid. Clear? Now coming to our sections, to give you an overall brief. 123 is what we are discussing now. And today's full class will be only 123. Whether we finish or not, also we don't know. It's a big section. If 123 gets over, half chapter is over. Are you following? That's the biggest section. Weight on a section. Big one. So 123 is called declaration of dividend. Sir, what do you mean by declaration? Once I declare dividend, like I just told you, what all should be done? Can I, for example, a company has a loss of 100 crores. Can they declare 10 crores dividend? Loss making company, can they declare dividend? Hello. Those kind of questions, answers we are going to see in this chapter. Following, guys. 124 says, your parents promised you for your birthday iPhone. Birthday iPhone, or leave iPhone. Promised you for your birthday one new phone of your choice within 30,000 or 40,000. Will you accept the gift? They are saying, use this phone for next 3 years. Or they are saying, okay, budget is 30,000 or 40,000. Buy new laptop, new phone or new PlayStation. Your choice. Will you accept? Birthday gift. Okay. After promising, on birthday they are saying, sorry, next birthday I will give. What you will tell? Super gift. Correct. So, after declaring and promising, can I break the promise? If you break, that becomes dividend not paid. 125 is called unpaid dividend account. Company declared, but they did not pay. Purida, Vignesh, are you following, guys? Recording students, non-Tamil students, I keep using the word Purida. Purida means understood. Okay. If you are non-Tamil. Able to follow, guys? Unpaid dividend account. 125 is another section. IPF. I declared dividend. It was supposed to be payable to Vignesh. Vignesh is not found. After so much searching, calling him, going to his house, Vignesh is missing for 10 years. Where is he? He went and settled down in Bali and changed this number. Nobody is able to track him. So, dividend declared, parents bought a gift for you, but I am not able to find you. You are gone to Bali. How to give the gift to you? What to do with the dividend which is declared, but I am not able to find the person or not able to pay? IEPF. We will see. I am just giving you introduction. Okay. 126. Sometimes, have you seen, brothers are fighting for money, parents, property. Every family you will see when family fight for money. It's common. Every family will have some, this uncle and that uncle are fighting for the grandparents' money. And the money fight comes. Who will get the dividend? Are you able to follow, guys? Father has the shares. Two kids fighting. Hey, dividend is mine. Or even not only family, two strangers are fighting. This is my share. This is my share. Who will get the dividend? 126 talks about a section called abeyance. Generally last section in a chapter is a penalty section. Not all chapters. This is penalty for what, guys? Not paying dividend after declaring. Are you following? Penalty for non-payment of dividend. That's it. These are the 5 sections. I only gave you introduction, guys. I haven't even gone to the section in depth. These are our 5 sections that we are going to see in this chapter. Are you following, guys? What are the sections? 123, loudly. Declaration of dividend. 124, unpaid dividend. 125, IEPF. 126, abeyance. 127, penalty for non-payment. Again, loudly with me. 123, declaration. 124, unpaid dividend. 125, IEPF. 126, 127, penalty. I won't ask you to tell me now without seeing. Once we finish the chapter, I don't have to ask you. You yourself will tell. Because I will keep teaching the law by referring to section numbers left, right, center, not to show off. To tell you it's normal, and you can also start doing that, and out of habit and looking at it so many times, it becomes a part of us. Are you following, guys? Clear? So today we will start 123. We already started. Who will declare dividend? Board of directors. Who will approve? Can they increase? Can they decrease? Can they reject? Can they accept what's given? That's it. One exam question is based on this. This is 123. So 123, if the chapter of dividend is 1.5 hours or 3 hours, 1.5 hours is 123. Rest everything is small. Are you following, guys? 125, 5 minutes. 126, 5 minutes. 127, 15 minutes. 124, 20 minutes. 123, 1 hour. I'm just giving roughly. The recording students don't count. Sir, you told 125 is 5 minutes, sir. It's only 3 minutes. 127, 15, only 7 minutes. Video missing. I'm just telling randomly. Okay. To give you context. Are you all with me, guys? No. Once I declare dividend, from where can I declare dividend? Net profit. Very good. But that means current year profits of current year profits. Padmanabhan, after clearing CA in the first attempt in CA final, got a job in ITC, which is paying him monthly salary of 2 lakhs. I'm not joking. ITC pays 24 lakhs annual package, first job. But what is mandatory? First attempt. No, sir, I am not first attempt. You won't get ITC. Some other company, 10 lakhs. Okay. So Padmanabhan got ITC, 24 lakhs annual pay. Then after 1 year, you will spend full year, you will save up. First year, first job. First month salary, what you will do? First month you got 2 lakhs salary, what you will do? Marriage, okay. Your choice to get married. Nobody can stop. But what you will do, Padmanabhan? With 2 lakhs, you will build house up. EMI you will start. First month you don't want to spend. Buy gifts for friends, family, small gifts, sweet box for faculty. Okay, fine. Okay. So, after all that, let's say Padmanabhan, since he is saying savings, out of 24 lakhs, he saved 20 lakhs. Okay. 4 lakhs for full year you spent, I'm saying. Okay, fine. 20 lakhs he saved. Second year, COVID came. He lost this job. Now, imagine he's in a job. He wants to buy a new phone. Will you use current month salary or savings? So, imagine you are in a job. You are in a job, you got this month 2 lakhs. You want to buy a phone. Current month salary or savings? Phone, current month salary. But if you don't have a job, you want to buy a phone, you will use what? So, same way, dividend can be declared from current year profits. CY here stands for current year profits, or it can be declared from previous year profits. What is previous year profits? Savings. What savings for a company? Reserves. Super. Reserves and surplus. Correct. So, we are discussing basically sources of declaration of dividend. We are discussing sources of declaration. There are 4 sources. Current year profits, previous year profits, or can Padmanabham use partly current month salary, partly savings? Combination use pannalama. So, third they are saying you can use both current year and previous year profits. Are you following, guys? Clear? Current year and previous year profits. Point 4, write it down later, maybe you can leave a blank, or since if you want to write, I will write it, but I will tell the logic later. You, after the chapter is over, you will remind me, or middle of the chapter. Now I can't tell the logic. Amount guaranteed by central government or state government. Why, sir, they are giving money for declaring dividend? I will tell that a little later, you will remind me. Okay, logic. Exam, no logic. But for us to remember, sources for declaration for dividend, from what I can pay dividend. From where I can pay dividend. Current year, loudly guys, online also, current year profits, previous year profits, combination of both, amount guaranteed by central government or state government. So let me repeat, sources for declaration of dividend is current year profits, previous year profits, combination of both, amount guaranteed by central or state government. Super. Are you following, guys? These are the sources for declaration of dividend. Is this clear? When you get the material, I will show you where it is. Okay. Everything we learn will be there in the book. Fine, guys. Current year profit means net profit of this year. Previous year means reserves and surplus, or both. This amount guaranteed, later I will take it. Now, I am going to give you numbers and I want you to compute and tell me. Are you all with me, guys? Follow. Company has, I'll just create a rough balance sheet, guys. Okay. Share capital of 10,000 shares of 10 each. How much? Company got this year net profit of 20,000. How much, guys? Super. They declared a dividend of 15%. How much? How much, guys? They declared dividend of 15%. How much, guys? How much? Some are saying 15,000. Did someone tell 3,000? 3,000. Who's that? Dhyaneshwar. Nee suniya. 3,000. 3,000. Percentage will be computed on net profit or share capital. Share capital. Percentage is on what, guys? Share capital. Dhyaneshwar has committed a criminal offense. Net profit is on what, guys? Share capital. Are you following? So, out of my current year profits of 20,000 minus 15,000, you will pay dividend this year. Correct? Hello, are you all with me, guys? So, am I using current year profits? Let me write reserves also. Sir, in balance sheet, reserves and surplus is 50,000. Are you able to visualize the rough balance sheet I am writing, guys? Now, for declaring and paying this 15,000, is the company using current year profits or previous year profits? Current year profits. Correct? What is current year here? So, I used current year profits. Are you following? Are you all with me, guys? Now, I am going to change the example change the example for everybody. Current year net profit is 5,000. Everything else remains the same. Can they declare 15% dividend? 15,000. Can they declare dividend? That means they will use previous year fully or how much? 5,000 from current year, 10,000 from. Let's understand with human concept. As a human, if you current month Padmanabham wants to buy in Sona, no one will what you will tell the good. Okay. But let's say Padmanabham wants to buy one Sony LED 65-inch TV for the house. No, Pana, correct off. After getting 2 lakh salary. No. Okay. Let's say he's by example, don't take it personally. Hey, you will come for next class. Okay. Now, he wants to buy a TV which is worth 2.5 lakhs. He wants to sit in the house and enjoy OTT. He is getting 2 lakhs salary. CA is over. You have to enjoy life. Not now. After CA. 4 years. It's simple, guys. Struggle for 4 to 5 years. Enjoy the rest of the life and change the financial position of your family. Or enjoy the next 4-5 years and start delivering food after 5 years. That's your choice. Able to follow, understanding, your choice. Or you can work in a bank, get 25,000 per month, data entry, go at 10 a.m., come at 5 p.m., Sunday off, 25,000 per month, bank employee. You are comfortable. You don't have to do CA, BCom, go join college, 3 years enjoy. Every weekend, Pondicherry, yes. Every month, Goa, 4-5 years, I will turn 24-25. Get a job, 25-30,000, settle down in life. If that's your goal, nobody is stopping you. No, I'm not stopping you. If you want to do that, you can do it. So many people are happy doing that. If you're in CA, 4 to 5 years, you have to slog, guys. You have to work hard. If I want to get 6-pack, you have seen me. If I want to get 6-pack, can I get next month? Daily I will go to gym for 6 hours from tomorrow. Follow strict diet. 1 month will I get 6-pack? Anybody here going to gym? Vignesh? Okay. Will I get 6-pack, guys? 6-pack if I want, 6 months, I have to put dedicated effort in diet and gym. Correct? So if you want to clear Inter, minimum 6 months dedicated effort. You can't tell 2 days I studied for 20 hours, sir. Why, sir, I didn't pass? It's like the same thing. So you need to slog for 4 years if you want that life to change the financial position. But it's not continuous. Study till exam. 2 months result leave. Enjoy. Okay. Now come back here. So dividend. If I am declaring 15,000 dividend, guys, I will pay how much? 5,000 from current year and 10,000 from previous year reserves. Are you all able to follow, guys? So in that case, if I am doing that, I can use current year plus. That's why we use the term both. Are you following, guys? Are you all with me? So if Padmanabhan wants to buy a TV with a salary of 2 lakhs, he can use current year salary of 2 lakhs and 50,000 from previous year, 2.5 lakhs. Correct? Now same question. Current year loss of 5,000. Can I declare dividend? Padmanabhan doesn't have a job. He lost his job because of COVID. But he has a savings of 2 years salary, 40 lakhs. He now knows that because of COVID, next 6 months he is going to be in the house only. 40 lakhs he has saving. He knows he's a CA. He will get a job soon. He wants to buy a TV for 2 lakhs and watch in the house. Will you spend 2 lakhs for TV that time? When you no job, In the house, you need TV. Will you spend 2 lakhs for TV, Padmanabhan? If savings is 40 lakhs. You will still buy TV for how much? Because I am home, but I can't do anything. You will still buy TV for how much? 20,000, 25,000. You will buy, yes or no? So, just because I have loss, you can't declare dividend. Correct? I have so much previous year profits. Reserves is a lot. My savings is 40 lakhs. Can I use that for declaring dividend, guys? Yes. Are you following? So, I can use my previous year profits. Are you following? Understanding, guys? Padmanabhan lost his job. He has savings of 40 lakhs. Can he buy a TV for 2 lakhs? Buy a BMW car for 20 lakhs? Then buy some household equipment for 10 lakhs and finish the 40 lakhs in 2 months? Will you do it? No. That means the minute you start using your savings, do you use it just like how you want, or do you use it judiciously and wisely? Every rupee, path to path I will spend. Translating for non-Tamil students, carefully, rupee by rupee I will spend. Correct? So, when I am going to my reserves, look at this question. Look at this question. My current year has a loss of. My savings is. Can I declare dividend of 50,000? No. If I want to declare dividend of 5,000, okay, correct? It's like Padma saying I don't want to buy a TV for 2 lakhs, but 20,000 is okay when I have savings of 40, 30 lakhs, correct? Is this general human mind? All of you agreeing with me? How many of you here? Sir, I lost my job. I don't know when I will get job. I have 40 lakhs savings. I will spend it in 2 months. Nobody. Correct? Now, same principle applies to Companies Act. Follow, guys. Companies Act is telling, hey, whenever you are going to use the savings, what is that? Previous year profits, you have to follow rules. 3 rules, not the rules I told you. Dividend chapter is giving 3 rules. Are you following, guys? In our case, when did we use previous year profits? Is it only when we had loss? Even when we had a profit of 5,000, we still used what? Previous year profits. Even when there was a loss, we used previous year profits, and even when there was a profit of 5,000 only, we still used previous year profits, but that profit was not sufficient, correct? So, the law is classifying like that. In simple, what are the 4 sources of declaring dividend? Current year, previous year, combination, both. For declaring dividend, they are asking you a question. Is there adequate profits in current year? If answer is yes, continue and declare how much ever dividend you want. Padmanabhan has a job of paying him 2 lakhs. His savings is 40 lakhs. He is getting salary every month 2 lakhs. He can go and buy a TV for 2 lakhs. He can buy a BMW car for 20 lakhs. Because he has current income, current year profits, I can declare any amount of dividend. From the current year profits, following up, if there is no adequate profits, that means you will use the savings. What is savings? Previous year profits or our reserves. Whenever you are going to withdraw money from the reserves, you have to follow 3 rules. Are you following, guys? How many rules? We are going to learn those 3 rules and close the class today. That's it. Simple rules. 3 basic rules. Whenever you want to use the reserves. Are you following, Vignesh? Now, the 3 rules are like this. Again, first rule. Now, if you have a savings of 10 lakhs, COVID wave 1, you sat home. After wave 1, one small gap came for us to go out before wave 2 came. Correct? In that gap, you were vexed of sitting in the house. So you wanted to go on a trip. Correct? If you have savings of only 10 lakhs, will you go on a trip? Small, Kodaikanal, Ooty, you will go and come. How much will you spend for the trip? 15, 20,000, not more. So, do we spend 5 lakhs if your savings is 10 lakhs for a trip? No. They are saying, if you have savings, okay, you declare dividend using the savings, but look at this. I'll show you. Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Year 1 I paid dividend of 30. Year 2 I paid dividend of 25. Year 3 I paid dividend of 35. Year 4 loss. So I am using my profits to pay dividend just to maintain consistency. I don't want shareholders to think I can't pay dividend. Can I pay 100 dividend in year 4 when I have loss or when I am using reserves? How much you can pay? For in this example, how much you can pay? How much? In the range of 25 to 35? Okay. It is similar to last year. Correct? So the rule 1 says, we call rule 1 of as average rule. Average rule says rate of dividend should be less than or equal to average rate of dividend declared in last 3 years. First we will understand conceptually, then I will apply it. Okay. So what is the rate rule saying, guys? Average rule. That means what? If I declared last 3 years, year 1, year 2, year 3, 10%, 9% and 7%. This year, how much I can declare? How much? What is average of 10, 9, 7 by 3? How much exactly? 8 point. That means this year you can't declare more than 8 point. Is it clear, guys? Are you following? Hello? Purida? Logical sense. This is rule 1. Rule 2, guys, what they are saying, withdrawal rule. That means, since I am using my savings, you are withdrawing from savings, correct? I am going to withdraw from the savings. How much will you generally, as a human, you tell me, guys, if you have savings, you have a need to do something like a dividend, not a priority, but you want to go for a Europe trip or some trip. From the savings, how much percentage will you generally withdraw? If you don't have current year income, or even if you have current income, like Padmanabham had current year salary, but still he wanted to buy TV of 2 lakhs plus savings. See, these rules, is it applicable only if there is a loss? Hello? What did we learn? It's applicable. Loss if there is no, can I say no adequate profits is loss? It's loss plus current year profit is Not enough. Correct? Yes or no, guys? Hello? Are you all following? Example, now current year profit 5,000. I want to declare 15,000. So I'm using reserves, savings. Correct? So normally as a human, guys, from your savings in percentage, how much you will be okay to withdraw? Imagine you have salary also getting every month. How much will you be okay to withdraw from your savings if you want to go on a family trip? 5 to 10% of 40 lakh savings. With family, I want to go for a nice trip for 1 month or 15 days and come yearly one trip. Correct? Will you withdraw at least 4 lakhs? With job. With job. I'm talking about 1 month trip, Europe trip, yearly one international trip. Not now. I'm talking about a time when you make 2 lakhs per month. Yes or no, guys? So you will want to at least withdraw 4 lakhs, 10%. Hello? So here also law says, I heard from Kaushik, 5 to 10%. Will you withdraw half? So here also they are saying, company from its savings can withdraw 10%. That's it. What is the savings for company? Reserves. So in balance sheet, can you visualize a balance sheet looking like this? Share capital, reserves and surplus, liabilities, assets. Assets minus liability is what? Shareholders funds are share capital plus reserves. So they are saying if you want to withdraw from reserves, you can maximum withdraw 10% of paid up share capital plus free reserves. Are you following, guys? We have a lot of implications more. What to do after withdrawing? Maximum withdraw how much, guys? 10% of paid up share capital and free reserves. I can maximum withdraw 10% of paid up share capital and free reserves. Are you clear, guys? Now, simple example, I'm again going to tell you. Padmanathan has a small loan of 10,000 rupees. How much loan? He doesn't have a job. He has a salary of savings of 40 lakhs. He is withdrawing 1 lakh from his savings. First he will repay loan or first use the money. So when you withdraw from savings, first if there's any current liability you will adjust. Then only you will pay. Look at this. Balance sheet, reserves and surplus 50,000. Current year loss 5,000. What is the reserves and surplus after adjusting both? So if you are withdrawing from the reserves 10,000 to pay dividend, sorry, we can withdraw only how much? 10%. So how much you can withdraw? Assume current year loss is 2,000. Okay. Current year loss how much? Reserves and surplus 50. You want to pay, you can withdraw maximum 10%. So I can withdraw how much? You can't pay full 5,000 as dividend. First adjust with the and have only. Are you following? Clear, guys? Sorry. Are you following, guys? Able to follow, guys? Hello. So after withdrawing money from reserves, first adjust with current year loss if any. Then only balance can be used for declaring paying dividend. Are you following, guys? We will apply this in exam. What are the 3 rules? Number you have to compute. So here you write down note. First use amount withdrawn to adjust with current year loss. Are you following, guys? Hello, are you following? First use amount withdrawn with current year loss. Is it human principles what we are learning here? Clear, guys? Third rule. Now this rule has a heading. I will show you in a moment. Now last rule. Let's go back to Padmanabhan for one last time before he gets tired. We will change next example next class. Now he has a savings of. Louder solunga guys. Someday when you have your message. Okay. Now he has a savings of 40 lakhs. Now Padmanabhan, even whether he has a job or not, will you make the savings zero? Zero akiringla. Will you make it zero? Always you will maintain some minimum balance for emergency. In our house we have rice. Do you always finish and buy, or you buy when it's getting over? Buy when it's getting over. So can I make the reserves and capital zero? No. So the last rule is called, after you paying dividend, minimum balance is needed. Are you able to follow, guys? So the balance in reserves. What reserves? I will tell you later. It's basically free reserves. Only free reserves. The balance in reserves after dividend should not fall below the balance in dividend. The balance in reserves after dividend should not fall below percentage 15% of paid up share capital. Are you following, guys? Loudly. The balance in reserves should not fall below 15% of paid up share capital. Does it make sense? That means I'll give you a number. Look at this. Once dividend is declared, if share capital is 1 lakh, if reserves and surplus is 50,000, how much can I withdraw? Rule 2. How much you can withdraw? 10% of both together. So 10% of 1 lakh plus 50. Correct. So I can withdraw how much? After withdrawing 15,000, now the reserves will become every zero. 30, how it will become 35,000. 50,000 minus 15. This balance, which one? 35,000. This balance of 35,000 should be at least paid up share capital. What is 15% of 1 lakh? Do we have that much? Yes. That means I can withdraw 15,000. Plus, you have to apply rule 1. Maximum rate cannot cross average of loss. In this question, if I want to declare dividend of 15,000, what's my rate? What's my rate? How much, guys? Think. I want you to be a little smart. Dividend declared is 15,000. What's the rate? What's the rate? What is dividend? Share capital into percentage of dividend. Correct? What is share capital here? 1 lakh into percentage. I am telling it is 15,000. What is the percentage? 15. Come on, guys. You can't be silent here. Are you following, guys? Are you understanding? So, rule 1 says the rate of dividend 15% should not exceed average rate in the last. Rule 2 says maximum withdrawal is 10% of paid up share capital plus But after withdrawing, first adjust any current year loss, if any, or accumulated loss. Then after paying dividend, the balance in reserves, how much here? 35,000 should be at least 15% of share capital of 1 lakh. Are you guys following, guys? These are the 3 rules. We will again apply in a different sum. We will again apply in a different sum, guys. Clear? Now to quickly summarize this, we have still not finished this section. Only 3/4 section is done. So if you follow, I told you dividend is recommended, declared by board of directors, approved by shareholders. Okay. Is dividend paid only to equity shareholders or preference? Both. First to whom? Then to equity. That's what is given there. Then, is company having adequate profits? I asked you guys. Correct. If company has adequate profits, how many rules, how many source for declaring dividend is what? 4. Can you see on the leftmost extreme our source, guys? Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Just a minute. Yeah. Just hold on. Yeah. I think it's getting stuck. Just a second. This should be sorted. Yeah. Fine. Can you see here? It's going a little slow. I just have to be more patient. Yeah. Can you see here, guys? Source for declaration, left hand side. Can you see profit of current year, profit of previous year, both 1 and 2, money guaranteed by central and state government, possible of under that profit of current year and profit of previous year. I will check. There is one more point. I will explain that later. Can you see the 3 rules here? Rule 1, rule 2 and rule 3. First is rate rule. Second, usage. Third, balance. Rate rule. The rate shall not exceed average rate of last 3 years. Are you following, guys? Usage rule. The total amount to be drawn from such accumulated profits shall not fall below 10% of its paid up share capital and free reserves. Amount so drawn should be first utilized to set off the losses incurred, and last one is condition 3. There's some issue with the PDF, no problem, I'll send it in the group. Online, was it visible for you without when I did not zoom? Okay, you can just read it still. Yeah. Amount so withdrawn shall be first used to set off the losses, and balance rule, minimum 15% of balance should be that. Which section is this, guys? How many rules in this? This is given in Rule 3. Can you see? Rule 3 of the Companies Act. Can you see, guys? Rule 3 of the Companies Act. Declaration and payment of dividend rules. Are you following, guys? I have just highlighted that. Rule 3 of companies. This is the rate rule, usage and balance. These are our conditions. Following, guys? Okay. So, what is section 123? Declaration of dividend. Dividend can be paid from current year profits, previous year profits, combination of both, money guaranteed by central or state government. If there is no adequate profits, you are going to use the rules. How many rules? It is which section? Rule 3. Section 123, 3 rules, rule 3. What are the 3 rules? Rate rule, usage rule, balance. Online students, repeat with me. Rate rule, maximum rate of dividend is average of last 3 years. Withdrawal rule, 10% of paid up share capital and Free reserves can be withdrawn. Then adjust with the losses if any. Balance of reserves after withdrawal should not fall below paid up share capital. Are you guys following? This is section 123. Clear, guys? In the exam, what should I remember? This. Don't write. Padmanabham had savings of 40 lakhs in exam. Are you following, guys? Exam, what I revised in the last 30-40 seconds. That's all I should remember. Clear, guys? What is 124? Unpaid dividend. 125. IEPF. 126. Abeyance. 127. Even if you are not able to repeat, no, it's okay. 123, what is it? How many rules? Rule number 3. Source of dividend. Current year, previous year, combination of both, amount guaranteed by central or state government. Who will declare dividend? Board of directors. Who will approve? It's paid for both preference and who is paid first? Dividend is a percentage on net profits, share capital, paid up share capital. If I have loss, can I declare dividend? Yes. Use what? Reserves. That's called inadequate profits. Even if I have current year profits, can I use reserves? Yes. If it's not enough. One last time. What is rule 1? Average of last. Dividend rate, average of last 3 years. Amount to be withdrawn is 10% of paid up share capital plus free reserves. Balance in will be set off. The balance in reserves should not fall below 15% of paid up share capital. Are you able to remember, guys? This is what we need for exam. Online, live and recording, are you all able to understand? Online?
Yes, sir. Understand, sir.
Perfect, perfect. So this is how our law classes will be for all the 100 marks, all chapters. Is it fine? I just showed you for one section. Is 123 done? No, we are not done with it, but we are significantly done. There's another half an hour, but I don't want to start that now because it will go beyond our time. Today is just introduction and you learned one section. Clear, guys? Are you able to follow, guys? Okay. So next time when you come, ensure, even recording, before you watch the next recording, previous recording, whenever you watch, how many ever days got over, I just need 5 minutes of your time, guys. Today's class, assuming it's the second or third day of class, what we did in the previous class, can you just revise for 5 minutes and come? Sir is 5 minutes late. Revise. Are you able to follow, guys? That's it. So that's all for today, guys. See you all in the next class. I can continue, but the PDF is hanging, so I don't want to go it in that way. So